Hello YouTubers, so today we're going to go through a structural video on how to change the front disc brakes on a Holden Barina 2008 model. You only need four things to achieve this task, which is the jack, the tyre iron to remove the tyre, a 14mm spanner for the two nuts, and a screwdriver to get your hubcap off, and also to push the piston back in on the actual caliper. Okay. Alright, so what you must do is you must ensure that you take the lid off here, which is your brake cylinder reservoir. Just have a look in there, make sure that it's not too much filled to the top. And what'll happen is that if there is too much in there, when you release the piston back in to give more room for new brakes, the actual brake fluid will come up overflow and onto all of your hoses, and could potentially damage all your hoses. So I'll go get some rags, put them all around here just in case, and we'll start off. Alright, so now we're going to actually take the front wheel off and jack it up. I'm going to show you an easy way to undo the wheel nuts or wheel lugs. Sometimes when you're stuck on the side of the road, they're that tight that you can't undo it, and you don't want to bust your gut to get them off. So what you do is you put the tyre iron on, and all wheel nuts go anti-clockwise. So you put it so it's almost level. What you do is you can put your hand on there just to balance yourself, but basically just stand on top of the tyre iron and it'll just go down. If not, you just kind of do a little bit of a jump on it, and there you go, and then you'll hear the snap. Bit further down that one. There you go. Alright, so once they're loose, you've got to put the jack underneath to where the vehicle manufacturer advises, and more times than not there's a little lug just there that it goes into. So what I'll do, so just be careful, especially when you're putting the jack, that it's very straight either end, so backwards and forwards, or when you're looking at it. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so we're still going. Okay, so the wheel is off. What you do is you always put it just under the car there, and the reason why you do that is in case the jack fails, it'll fall straight onto the tyre. It's going to damage your car a bit, but it's better than falling on your head. So always put your tyre there just in case. So if the car comes down, it'll fall straight onto the rim there. Alright, okay, so this is a very simple process. Okay, so it's just two nuts that you have to undo, or sorry, two bolts. So what I'll do is show you. So it's this one here, so it's got like a little rubber thing there, but it's just that there, and then just the same on the bottom, which is just there. Okay, so you just undo those. What'll happen is that the caliper here will just pull off, so you can get access to your brakes there, and you just pull your brakes out and put them back in. So we'll just have a look down here. Okay, so we've got the nuts off, so we're just undoing that last one. Okay, so got it. Okay, so that basically should just pull away exactly like that, and we got access to the brakes. Okay, but before we do that, I'll just slip it back on again, and I'll show you how to push the piston back in. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, that's the piston there, and you put it in between the brake pad there and the piston, and you just push the piston back towards itself, into itself, and that'll force the actual brake fluid to go back up the line here to the reservoir, so it'll give you enough room to put your new brake pads in. Just do it kind of evenly like that. You'll see it going in all the way. Okay, if we go back around here, and it's basically filled up almost all the way to the top now. Okay, so once you've pushed the piston back in as much as you can, see there's not much room there now. Just leave that down to the side there. You have access to your brakes. I'll just grab the new ones, which is here. This was the old one off my other side, which I changed the other day, but it had a bit of metal to metal just there. Okay, so we've got our brake pads here. Alright, and to get them out, you can do it with a screwdriver, which is you just push it kind of in there, you know, just a little bit like that. That's fine, and they'll just fall out. Alright, so that's it. I had about this one's got about 5mm on there, and to put it back it's just the same process. So I've got it here, and you just slide in. Just make sure you're getting it in the grooves. See a groove there and a groove at the top. Just kind of guide it in behind there. Yeah, like so. There, that one's in. So you'll see it's in the groove. Same for the back. So you just force the brake pad out. And this one's got about 1mm or 1/2mm on it. You can hardly see it there. Okay, same thing, so it'll go that way, and just be careful. You just make sure that it is going into the grooves. There, okay. So what it looks like now, so there's about 10 to 12mm of brake pad in there. Okay, so they're in. And it's just a matter of just slipping this back on. If you can't slip it on like it looks like I can't do here because the piston's not in far enough, you've just got to push the piston in just a little bit more, which I'll do. It'll be very tight. Okay, so it's on there now. The piston's pushed in almost all the way, which is okay. So it's just a matter of just knocking it back into place so your bolts line up to the top there. So you just get a shifter or a hammer or something and just should have pushed the piston in just a little bit further, so it's just that at the moment. So I'll just see if I can push it in just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so it's in now. So you just get your bolt, line up the holes, and just to let you know, there's a little square ridge on the there's a little washer just there, so make sure that the flat edges just down so it is flat on that, because on the other side when I'd done it, I'd had it turned around and it wouldn't actually screw in properly. So it's got a flat edge at the top and a flat edge at the bottom. The flat edge is for that flat edge in there, and it's just a matter of tightening it up. So I was wrong before. I said to loosen it was that way, but it was actually that way. Okay, so yeah, so that's in there. That's one. The other one down here. Same thing, make sure the washer's square at the bottom and the top, which it is. Doing it up here, awesome. And doing it there, awesome. So that's it. So just tighten it with the shifter. Or a spanner. I had to go out and buy a spanner because this one was a bit tough, but it's a 14mm spanner, so we just do it up like that. Do it up super tight, and that's it. So that's how you change your brakes. When you first go into your car, you'll have your foot will go straight to the floor, but that's because the actual brake fluid's been pushed up a bit, so it just pushes it back down. So remember, only undo that bolt there with the rubber, and there with the rubber which is there, and just pull it off, put your new brake pads in, and away you go. Thank you.